Hello, welcome to today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's practice is designed to help energize your body. So if it's first thing in the morning for you, it's to help you wake up, bring some energy and life and warmth into your body. And if it's the middle of the day, then it'll help you to just take a pause, release any tension that might have built up from the day so far. And if it's the evening, then it'll also do you some good, but maybe not right before bed, as you don't want to shake yourself awake and then try to go to sleep. So no matter what time of day it is, I hope that you are well, and I hope that you enjoy this practice. We're just going to start, as always, by deepening the breath. Just find a comfortable seated position, whether that's cross-legged or kneeling or on a chair, and just start to deepen your breath. Breathing down deep into the belly. Feeling it expand with the inhale and release with the exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose. And just starting to slow that breath down. Try to keep that deep breath as we start to introduce some movement. So just some gentle shoulder rolls, either both together or one at a time, or a mixture of the two. Just to start to wake your shoulders and upper back up. Oh, as restful as sleep is, we can sleep in funny positions and wake up feeling a little bit tight and clunky and go back the other way. Oh, and then start to circle your upper body without waking up the rest of the spine. Feel free to make this movement as big as you like. Maybe starting to find a circle in your legs as well. And then going back the other way. And then coming back to center, start to circle the wrists out. And then start to make that movement a little bit bigger. Maybe it becomes a bit more of a shake. Shaking out the wrists. Extending that through to the arms. Nice big movement of energy. Maybe stretch out your legs and give them a shake. Oh, whatever feels good, just try to bring some energy into your body. It takes a bit of effort, but it really is so good, just firing up. Oh, your whole nervous system. It really does help you to feel a bit more alert and awake this morning. I definitely need that this morning. Oh. Really go for it, just for a little bit longer. And then just slow it back down again. Maybe circling the wrists again, maybe in the opposite direction to before. And then we're gonna come to our mats. So do find your way there if you're not already, and come to all fours. And we're gonna start with a bit of cat-cow. So inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And exhale, rounding the back, belly button to spine. Inhale, through to cow. And exhale, rounding to cat. Continue that movement with your breath. Try to find that deep breath again. And flow at your own pace. And your fingers are nice and spread here. And really push through those finger pads. This isn't just to give you stability, or just to make it feel like you're really active in this pose, which of course it is, but it actually really starts to strengthen your fingers, which makes a big difference when you do come to some of the strong sort of single arm balances, or even just up to dog. You really need those active fingers. So just try and push through every single pad. And of course it does fire up your shoulders and your arms in cat-cow as well. So it's all good. And then if you wish, you can stay here and just take each leg out one at a time, leaning into that heel to find a leg stretch. Or, as I said, spreading those fingers nice and wide, tuck the toes and come up to downward facing dog. Really lifting those hips up nice and high, and then back towards your heels. And then just start to pedal through those feet. So just as with that other option on all fours, stretching out one leg at a time, we're just starting to warm up the back of the legs. Starting to stretch out those muscles. Just take it nice and gently. Still continuing that deep breathing. And then no matter whether you're in dog or all fours, I want you to shift your weight forward. So rising up on your toes if you're in dog, coming to the top of the push-up, and then pushing back to dog again. So just flowing between those poses with your breath. Inhale as you come forward, and exhale as you go back again. And this is very, very doable from all fours as well. So still fingers nice and wide. Inhale, shift your weight forward over your arms, only as far as you feel happy to do. You don't have to go all the way over. And then just flowing back and forth. Just feel your weight start to shift more into your arms. And feel free, whether you're in dog or all fours, to start to find just a little bit of an elbow dip. Just looking to build some strength in the upper body. If you're still in dog, then feel free to drop down to all fours, and maybe let's just take a quick child's pose all together. Maybe rock from side to side here. And do feel free to take your knees nice and wide if that helps you release your upper body. And you can always stack your fists on top of each other if that helps you to find that release. Otherwise, coming back up to all fours, we're going to start to open the hips. I will turn this way for you, but again from tabletop, spreading through those fingers Lifting up your right leg so that it's at a 90-degree angle to the ground, and then starting to circle that hip. I'll turn this way around for you. So it's as though you're drawing a circle on the opposite wall with your knee. Doesn't matter if it's not the smoothest circle in the world. I don't think I will be winning any afterwards with mine. But just trying to find that smooth, controlled movement as you build some flexibility, movement and strength in your hips here. So many problems that we can have in our body that we think are in our back or in our knees can actually be in our hips. So this is so good to do. Do go the other way if you haven't already changed direction. And you might notice that even your standing leg is starting to get a bit tired. See if you can draw in your abdominal muscles to give yourself that nice stability here. And then release that down. If you want, you can give those legs a bit of a stretch. Maybe as before, one at a time. Or coming back up to a dog. Just to walk out those legs before we come to the other side. Oh, big old stretch. And then dropping back down to your knees. Mind me switching back again. So again, tabletop position, fingers nice and spread, and then lifting up that left leg up to the 90-degree angle, and then starting to draw circles with your knee, nice and smooth and controlled. Don't forget to breathe. Maybe give me a smile. Pretend that you don't hate me this morning for making you do this. Breathing deep through it, finding that stability in your standing leg. And then going the other way. Oh, this is so good for your hips. Mine definitely needed this morning. They were very grumpy over the weekend after a long week of sitting at a desk. There we go, and release back down to the ground. Then your choice, whichever you think your body is screaming out for, child's pose or dog. Or if there is another pose that you think will really give you that release that you're after, then do just take it. Listen to your body. It is your practice this morning. Oh. There we go. And returning back to all fours. And then finding a seated position again. Just start to reconnect with the breath. Nice and deep. And before you crack on with the rest of your day, maybe just take a pause here and close your eyes. And just check in with your body. Notice how it feels after doing just this short practice. Whether you're feeling a bit more awake, a bit more energized. If you feel even more tired than you did to start with, then that is your body telling you that you need to rest. So try to find some time today for yourself. Maybe try to get an early night. I know I'm included in that group today. I did not sleep as well as I'd have liked, so I will definitely be listening to my body and trying to get an early night tonight. Few more big deep breaths. And then open the eyes. With a big inhale, raise your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, drop them with a sigh. Do that twice more. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I really appreciate your ongoing support and encouragement. Thank you so much to Mum and Pete who've joined me live. And I hope you go on to have fantastic days and that you're feeling a bit more awake. Please do give me a comment or a like if you enjoyed that practice. Feel free to give any feedback as always. Thanks, Pete. And I hope to see you again on Friday, which does feel like a long way away right now for a gentle wake-up flow. I hope that you have a good week in between, and I hope to see you again then. Bye!